I'd like to give you a tutorial on how to properly use a flat iron so you're not causing frizz, breakage, or static in your hair, because clearly people need this tutorial. Let's run through all the things we need. We need a flat iron, obviously. We need probably like a clip, a scrunchie, or a hair tie if your hair is really thick so you can clip all of your hair out of the way to keep it organized, and heat protectant, obviously. First things first, we're gonna put heat protectant in our hair. I like just spraying this in all over so I don't forget if I do it section by section. And some heat protectants, they go in really like wet looking, so you want that completely dried into your hair. And what helps is just vigorously brushing all that heat protectant through your hair from roots to ends. A brush like the wet brush is going to help move product across your hair just because the bristles are really close together. But something like an unbrush, this is strictly just for detangling. This is not going to be moving any sort of product for you. Next, we're going to turn on our flat iron. Unfortunately, my flat iron doesn't have a temperature gauge on it. It only has like a dial with random 1 through 30 numbers or something. So I'm not sure what the temperature is here, but it's definitely like halfway as high as it could possibly go. The key is to use a lower temperature and a very gentle, slow pass instead of a high temperature and a fast clamping pass. So there are two different things that I am seeing a lot of people doing with a flat iron is they're not detangling their chunk of hair first. If you don't detangle your hair first, it could solidify all of the tangles on the ends, and once it's been combed out, it will look like frizz and heat damage. Also, when you are clamping way too tight, when you are trying to get the flat iron to straighten your hair by clamping too much. Now watch the ends of my hair as it comes out of the flat iron. You can almost hear it. Look at that. Broke my hair off. Surprisingly, I don't have any clamp lines. I don't think my flat iron's hot enough for it. That's another thing. You need to turn the heat down because that can cause the clamping line. But look at this piece of hair. It almost looks really like fluffy and staticky now. And if I were to continue clamping over this a million times, as hot as it will go and as tough as I can, it's just gonna keep getting more and more staticky here. As far as smoothness, it does look very smooth, but it's very fluffy here on the ends, and the more heat and the more tension you apply here, the frizzier that's gonna get. It is absolutely unnecessary to pass over your hair with a flat iron more than maybe twice, if you're doing it right. Now let's try doing it the correct way with this piece of hair. So we've already sprayed in our heat protectant, and now we're going to detangle the section, and you can feel it in your fingers when it's smooth, and this is what is giving you the tension that you need. And you're going to do a very gentle clamp down and nice and slow. You don't have to be doing it so fast because you think you're going to burn your hair. Your flat iron's too hot if you think you're going to burn your hair. Nice and gentle. Did not break my hair off at all. Nice and smooth. There's no need to go over that 50 million fucking times. Now for curling with a flat iron, this is pretty tricky. I don't usually curl my hair with a flat iron anymore because of all the problems that I have had with it, like clamp lines and just uneven curl throughout, but I'm just gonna show you the technique. You're just gonna come in this way. I've seen some people come in from the top. That's just not my vibe, but you can if you want to. And you're just going to like bend your hair around as you are turning the flat iron. Very, very gentle pass, and then boing. Just going to twist it up here. I've already flat ironed this, and my hair doesn't like to take heat more than once, so it's not curling very good. Let's give it another shot, shall we? You can even come straight down like so. And like I said, it's probably not going to curl up very good because I've already straightened it, and my hair likes to hold the memory of the heat that I initially put on there. But that is that. Last thing, if you have like a fun little curtain bang, I will show you an easy way to style them. We are just going to take this piece of hair here, detangle it. We've already done heat protectant, so you can either curl this towards your face or away from your face. I'm going to do away because I like to use my actual head as like a guide. See how I'm like kind of bending it back in the shape of my head? And then it kind of gives a little curl right there. I unfortunately don't have rollers or anything, but you could pop in a roller. I could even use this clip back. Okay. And it actually kind of gives you like this fun bang vibe. But that was the flat ironing tutorial that nobody asked for, but I think should exist out in the world, because if I see one more person misuse a flat iron, I'm gonna be real sad. If you have a friend that needs this video, send it to them, because we are not frying our hair with heat in 2024.